What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualifier.
I didn't do any better. I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who will win the grand.
Did you hear that? A grand prize! Sounds like they were talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG. Should be, but let's... Wait, what? Am I seeing double? Do you have two tails?
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes.
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into two? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around? Sorry if those were... Who's Diona chatting with?
Oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails.
Huh?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really... I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that.
Yokai? Nekomata?
Oh, so...
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai.
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over to that. Oh, it's been said, Diona of the Quetzline clan. Your pickup is complete.
Great. Feel free to come in. Do only... Hey, Diona! Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the Cat's Tail, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, she's a courier from Komani Express. Huh? Is the Cat's Tail? No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komen. You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of you? Right! But this is actually the first time... Whoa! I'd love to go see for myself one day. Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know any... A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the adventure, but... I'm busy with things here, so, I didn't... Got it! Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll Huh! What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. All right, we'll
Which should I choose?
Hey, Margaret! We thought we might find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
It's not like we only...
Oh, really? I just assumed you were...
King of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be...
Mm-hmm, that's the one. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations. Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might...
Really? Oh, darn!
It's all right. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of nowhere and the game's creators must be ecstatic with all the...
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial
Unofficial
That's right. With all the excitement surrounding the main tournament, players can hardly contain their... You can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players...
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the...
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the venue offering food and other fun activities, so if there's nothing else you needed...
Paimon still thinks that with your abilities, just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament...
my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Wow!
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocation.
A Steambird?
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Teyvat.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the truth.
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this company...
Huge news stories.
Absolutely! After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been...
Cards?
Mm-hmm. He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but...
Why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory... So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story?
That does sound interesting.
Are you kidding? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt, the hero of Liyue who fought...
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite... Hey, we've got better things to do than listening to that.
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine. And if you ever wanted to run an ad...
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. Ah, I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand. So now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one. That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order. So
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them?
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll... I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've...
Oh, it's someone we know? Never mind. Who could it be?
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of Mora.
Wow, I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places. Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Huh? Oh, so it...
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've...
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona.
No trouble at all. It was on...
Wow, sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers up.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column. Oh, the chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally...
Huh. You make it sound like you really needed this.
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming,
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist broken starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article practically writes itself.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Mona's actually super rich.
Super rich is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that.
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix?
I'm much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition.
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side. You'd know...
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for...
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished...
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by,
You're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner.
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a moan, but don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for a reason.
All right, well, best of luck with your investigation then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor. I will, and yes, we
I think it's about time we started heading to the competition venue. The Mondstadt Regional Final should be—
All right! Paimon can't wait to... Wow! So this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you—
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what a...
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on?
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't.
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Oh, I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself!
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird?
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament.
A card snatcher? How very interesting.
Huh? What makes...
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to—
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another. Don't worry.
Go get him, Kaya! So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win? Yeah, Kaya's quite the crafty one. Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstats. Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared with the...
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your—
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or...
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two. From the moment things kicked off, they've been acting very strangely, like they're trying to stay out of— Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my cam— Huh? Wait! He's on the run! After him!
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him.
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are... at this rate, we're gonna...
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped.
But why did he come all the way out here? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble! Quick! We need to rescue him!
Help! Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing supposed to the city?
Should device my humor.
Delves into death. My apologies.
Are you alright?
Those treasure hoarders, did you know them? It sure looked like they...
Why would I know them? I was just, out for a walk.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal.
Huh? A deal?
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap up. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning... Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses?
Whoa! No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing...
Wow. That was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's...
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering?
Really?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design. This guy offered me 3 times what I could hardly believe my luck. So I decided to head...
Did you ask him why he wanted to purchase...
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay. But after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that...
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't.
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulder.
That I don't know. But in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you... After all, you weren't doing anything...
Right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll go...
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there's going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
Oh, you mean someone like Albedo?
Who knows? But wherever this leads, even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snack. He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential...
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? But shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave?
Good idea.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of the King of Invocations Grand...
Wow, Timmy won!
I was beaten by the best. Temmie's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time. It's all right. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius.
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is true.
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after...
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue, in fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you...
Wonderful. Then
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down...
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the 2 people on this poster?
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. but hardly.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing up.
I approve. And to top.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any genius It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's great.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on.
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about. Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits at once...
Well, the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase... Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this...
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had.
Sounds great! Thanks! It's about time for us to head off to Liyue! We've got a card snatch!
Where merchants flock and all ships dock. Now I understand what that saying was.
Welcome to Liyue Harbor. I hope you had a smooth journey.
Oh, it's Ningguang's secretary!
It's Baiwen. I assist Lady Ningguang with...
That's right, Baiwen! Paimon remembers now.
Lady Ningguang? You mean Tian?
Yep, that's her. But why does Ningguang want to see us? Wait, and how does she even know that...
Lady Ningguang likes to stay informed. She wishes to invite our visitor from Fontaine, Mademoiselle Charlotte, to join her at...
What would she want with me?
Lady Ningguang has known of you for quite some time. A talented and capable journalist with the Steambird who writes in... She also understands that in revealing the truth, your exclusive news, you have offended some interested parties that have been pulling strings, but...
Wait, what?
No, it's just part of the job. I'm already... But I'm surprised to learn that Lady Ningguang knows so much about my situation.
Paimon wouldn't be surprised.
Lady Ningguang also welcomes the two...
Oh, you didn't tell me you were best bud...
Oh, Paimon wouldn't go that far. We've just been invited to the Jade Chamber. But anyway, if Ningguang wants to discuss work stuff, maybe we can go ask around about the card snatcher while you...
Oh, are you sure? All right, thanks. Then I'll leave you to it. Let's catch up and swap notes later. I'm actually pretty excited.
Very well. Please, Mademoiselle...
See you two later.
Sounds like Charlotte's a top-notch journalist, huh? Paimon's not sure, and if she manages to write up an article about this card snatcher case, we'll be
It feels like we're about to become famous.
Yep, you're right. Okay, why don't we start asking around at the docks? There's...
Sure, go ahead. I'll,
Have you noticed anyone here collecting cardbacks?
Cardbacks? Sorry. Just before...
Well, take care of yourself and get well soon.
I'll be alright. While the Millilith stands guard.
Hi there!
Oh, sure, ask away. The ship's already set sail.
Have you seen anyone around here recently collecting
Collecting card backs? I've definitely seen people around here playing the game.
It's fine. We'll ask someone else.
Oh, I really can't afford to wake up late next time.
Hey there! Got a question?
Hello. Ask away. If it's fish you want...
Actually, it's not about fish. We were just wondering, since you're here all day running your stall, have you seen anyone collecting card backs for Genius?
Genius Invocation TCG.
Really? Sorry to bother you then.
Don't you want to buy some fish to take with you?
Well, this got off to a slow start. Let's try somewhere else.
Hey, you two. Looking for someone?
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. It's Kazuha!
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Very well, thank you. Even better now, Captain Beidou needed to return to Liyue to take care of some business. So I've been taking the chance to... Looks like you have question.
Well, long story...
I see. Well, the harbor breeze is as peaceful and pleasant as ever.
Huh.
I'm not sure if that's good news or bad in your eyes. Oh, by the way, it seems there's a competition being...
Wait! Have you never...
No, I haven't. The captain brought a small box aboard recently that contained a variety of beautifully illustrated cards.
That's called the Casket of Tomes. It's what you use to carry your cards in. And to help, you should give it a try, Kazuha. The rules are pretty easy to pick up, and then you'll...
Forging friendship through card-based combat does sound
Paimon can teach you. Paimon's watched the Traveler play a ton of times, so after we teach you the rules, we'll also have to get you...
But what about this card snatcher you're looking...
Oh! Good point. Paimon got so caught up chatting with our old... Now where should we go next? Huh? Hey, look over there! Isn't that the Inazuman courier who Diona was chatting with back in Mondstadt? What's she doing here?
Huh. I just noticed the logo at her waist.
Huh? Do you know that company, Kazuha?
Yes, I've heard of it. They provide
Looks like she's having some trouble.
Which way is it from here?
Hey there! You look lovely.
You frightened the life out of me! Huh?
Yep, Paimon's name is Paimon, and these two are the Traveler and Kaidahara.
Hello? Hello! My name's Kirara.
I know Komania Express is widely praised for its punctual and safe delivery services, but I wasn't aware...
Wow, it's rare to meet a fellow Inazuman. Our company just recently began expanding its services overseas. Which is great for me, because now I basically get paid to travel all around the world. Sometimes, when I'm running late, I even have to change back into my original form and climb over walls to make sure the parcel's on time. Do you happen to know the way to the Wangsheng funeral parlor?
Yeah, we know the place.
You will? Oh.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around, while high in the sky, the...
Here we are. This is it.
Oh, White's the Traveler, and I see you've brought some friends?
Maybe leave the introductions to Paimon.
Hello, it is an honor...
Greetings, old friends and new. So, wait, don't tell me. Is it our link?
No, we were...
Hello, ma'am. Are you Director Huta of the Wangsheng funeral parlor? I'm your Komania Express courier, and we have a delivery for you.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, delivery services these days make everything so much easier. I used to have to send my... Say, Kirara, how flexible is your company in terms of delivering different types of... Her tails are standing up on end? Guess that's a no. Well, maybe we can talk about potential... Could I trouble you to 5 stars? Well, that's an odd number. Let's make it an even 6. No, much too low. Service...
Oh, 5 stars will be plenty, really. All right, I should be on my way now. Thanks again for the directions. No, not necessarily. Business has been picking up lately, so the company has hired lots of new staff.
So chances are that we'll see you on the road again.
Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Although,
I heard you reciting a poem just now, Director Who.
Oh, do you...
Once in a while, I throw words at each other.
Yeah, there's no need for self-deprecation. I've seen people from all walks of life. And I can tell just from the way your sleeves... Anyway, I'm preparing for the tournament final that will be held shortly. Tournament final? Ooh! Yeah, that's the one! My next opponent is no small fry. Most of the time, he's so unassuming you couldn't pick him out of a crowd. So I have a strong feeling... And shouldn't you be focusing on your strategy? Because skill doesn't thrill unless you... What? Let me give you an example you'd be more familiar with. To make a great dish, it takes not just flavor, but presentation, too. That sounds like it makes sense.
In duels to the death, some samurai pay each other respects before the fight.
See? Nuka...
You flatter me, Director Who. In my humble opinion, you could try incorporating your competitive...
Oh, we have an expert among us. Hey, why don't you play a match with me? It'll help me...
As much as I'd like to oblige, I'm afraid that I haven't played before.
Perfect! Paimon really wants to watch you play. How about...
Since everyone is so willing to offer...
So there you have it! Those are the rules! Paimon also included a few little tips and tricks she's picked up from watching the Traveler play.
I think I've got it.
Sensei? Well, Kazuha? Ready to go one-on-one against...
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity, Director Who.
Any last words before...
What?
Wow, that was fast. All right. Say your piece, Challenger. Whoa, things are really heating up.
Minds like sharp blades clash. Friendship forged through...
The birds are chirping, the weather's so nice. Watch me roll 6 My turn. Chi?
I am defeated.
Talk about an exciting Good thing I was able to send off all those... I have to say, it's hard to believe that this was your first...
I owe it all to Paimon-sensei's teaching.
Huh? You really mean that? Yay! Ah, shucks! Well, Kazuha,
Yes, indeed. There is a good variety of card abilities, and the tempo of...
Oh, seems the world's gained yet another TCG player.
Ka-ching! When did you get here?
Shortly after these two had begun their match. Everyone seemed so focused on the game. You must be Kaedehara Kazuha? Your reputation precedes...
Please, the honor is all mine.
Just call me Kuching. You played very well indeed, considering it was your first... If we ever have the opportunity, I too...
Wow! Kazuha's already lined up his next opponent!
Why so surprised? Practically everyone at Yujing Terrace is playing Genius Invic...
It would be my pleasure to join you for a match. However, I can't borrow the Traveler's deck forever.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. When we get back to the tournament venue, I'll ask a member of the Genius... And please don't think about returning the favor. I assure you, it's no inconvenience. Besides, a friend of the Traveler...
I am grateful for your kind...
Pleasure. Also, Hu Tao, the final is about to start.
Don't worry. It might look like my mind's on other things, but thorough preparation is the key to victory after...
Will you all be coming with us to the venue?
All right. Back to the task. We're investigating a card snatcher. Have any of you seen someone going around card backs?
You mean like the kind with the...
Yes, exactly!
Funny. The word snatcher didn't come to mind when I saw him. He struck me as more of... I saw him playing a match against Chongyun this morning. He said that whoever lost would have to hand over their card back. It was close, but he managed to beat Chongyun in the end. After the match...
Sounds like we need to go talk to Chongyun.
In that case, try Uwang Hill, if I may ask. What else is this alleged...
We don't know too much about him, apart from his obsession with card backs, but...
I see. I'll inform the Millilith to be on the lookout for this individual.
I think I'll go with the Traveler to Uwang Hill.
All right, see you later. With so many people rooting for me, I'm sure the match will be...
All right, let's go find...
Hey, don't panic.
Chongyun, we found you!
Paimon!
Hello, I am...
Hi, I'm Chongyun, an exorcist from Liyue. Long story short, this boy...
I told little you not to... Uh-oh. It could be dangerous to get lost out here in the wilderness.
Yeah, I kind of peeked a little...
Okay, then let's start looking in that... Little you? Little you? Where are you? Oh, the treasure hoarders again? Oh, let's hope little you didn't run into them.
Think you can get away? Take flight!
Seriously, why are we always...
Hey, everyone! Have a look at this.
Are those Genius Invocation cards?
Oh, I know that one! Her dad gave her a deck, and it's her favorite.
So little you is definitely here. But...
Wait a moment. Did Little Yu's father also give her a
Yeah? A casket of...
Oh, of course! What?
Yes. As long as she still has the box with her.
Quick! Get our casket of... let's see. There's Chongyun.
Little you! Little Fong? I was trying to find a hiding place, but then I saw...
Don't worry. We've already taken care of... But Uwang Hill is full of yin energy.
Yes, sir! Thank you.
Of course. Now, don't go running off. Me too. Good on Kazuha for coming up...
Yeah! How did the rest of us not think of that? Huh. Guess we use it so often when we're playing... What a nifty little gadget. The Sumeru Scholar... Oh, by the way,
Oh, I knew there was something fishy about his obsession with card backs. I can't believe it!
It's not your fault. You didn't know what... If I'd been in your shoes and he invited me to a duel on the same...
Exactly. He's crafty. If you're not paying attention, he'll just steal the card he wants.
Did he happen to say anything after he...
Not a lot. He seemed to be in a hurry. He just packed up his things and then left for the docks. But I did hear...
This guy sure talks to him. Well, it sounds like a pretty solid lead, so Paimon thinks...
Then I guess I'll take Little Fong and Little Yu home now. Though I'd really rather help track down that thief. Yeah, you're right. When I get back, I should...
Whoa. Is it just Paimon, or did things suddenly get...
What an incredible match. Truly.
What? We missed the final again?
You're back. Did you find Chongyu?
There were a few hiccups along the way, but in the end, it all turned out fine. So who
Of course. It didn't go quite as phew as I'd expected, but all in all, it was still a good My opponent was no pushover. We both took out a couple of each other's character cards before it came down. I closed my eyes, held my breath, and clenched the dice tightly in my hand as I prayed. Can you guess what happened next? Channeling all my skill and style, with a flick of the wrist, I released the dice from my—
Watch me roll 6!
And lo and behold, when the dice came to rest, I counted precisely 6 of the Pyro Persuasion.
Wow, sounds like your poem worked like a
Director Who's playstyle is rapid but graceful, like a lone butterfly navigating the depths of a forest.
Luck is a key ingredient in every success.
Oh, it's Ningguang and Charlotte!
Yep. I have to say, the Tianquan has a very incisive mind. Oh, wow. You must be—
It's a pleasure to meet you, Sharp.
First the Traveler, now Kazuha. Feels like I've been inducted into the Tevat Heroes Club. Young samurai blocks the Muso no Hitotachi. You captured the—
My oh my. I had no idea I was up against—
That's all in the past now. I count myself as the fortunate one today for this chance to make—
Today is indeed a momentous day to have brought us all together.
Oh? Sounds like it's— You'll have to excuse me for a moment while I wrap things up at the tournament venue.
This is great! We can have a nice hearty meal and get a good—
Inazuma, does this mean you found a new lead on the card snatcher?
Sure did! Investigating is what we do best!
I still have some things to take care of here in Liyue, so I'm afraid—
Okay, but remember to keep working on your genius invocation skills. You never know when Paimon-sensei will show up—
I've also heard some things about this.
Already? Wow.
A new card back appeared on the market recently. It's extremely rare. Some players are willing to pay exorbitant amounts of more for things of this nature, as they believe they can improve their luck. So I looked into them briefly. I quickly learned that every card back with that particular design had been scooped up overnight. Initially, I thought this might be just another case of a merchant hoarding goods in hopes of maximizing their profits.
Is there anything else unusual about these card backs other than their rarity?
Unfortunately, since I didn't manage to procure one for myself, all I know is that despite being custom-made, they are not particularly exquisite.
The mystery of this card snatcher—
It doesn't matter. Given how much he likes to talk to himself, he's sure to spill all his secrets.
Every journey into the unknown is a mystery waiting to be solved. But often it is encounters with the unexpected. For instance, it was certainly a pleasant surprise for me today to meet top talents from—
Last night was so much fun! Whoa, look! Promo posters everywhere from the moment you arrive in the harbor! Paimon gets more and more
You're not the only one. There's so little information to go off of that some people say that they invented the game after the God of Wisdom gave them an epiphany, while others say— By the way, have you two ever read a book called King of Invocations? Well, it's a story about a young boy who gets possessed by the spirit of the Crocodile King and becomes a TCG player. It's quite fascinating. Some people have even speculated that the author of the King of Invocations is the boy who was possessed, while
Each of these theories gets more ridiculous.
Exactly! Which is why the original but that only fueled the debate further. And the book— It can't be denied that the King of Invocations novels are a major part of why just look at the venue. They're almost treating this like a national festival. I bet the book is going to sell—
You can be sure that the
Fox lady?
Yeah, Yai Miko! She's chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. Paimon can just imagine her
Oh yes, I've been in that situation many times myself. Although in our case, the boss would be
Sounds like bosses are the same.
The scenery in every nation is so different. This trip is really
Good thing that you're able to be so optimistic about it. It sounded like you were pretty much forced to huh? Wait. Is that who Paimon thinks?
Traveler, Paimon, we meet again.
Oh, who is this?
Allow Paimon to introduce you. See, anyway, this is Charlotte. She's a journalist from Fontaine.
What? You mean Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosha?
As a guest from a...
Right, each of your acquaintances is
Miko invited me here to experience the fun and...
Oh, Paimon gets it. The tournament venue is full of excitement.
I guess I'll let you catch up for now. We can meet up later.
Sure thing. See you, Charlotte.
Perhaps she felt a little...
She's probably fine. Don't worry, she didn't leave because of you. So, how do you like Genius Invocation TCG?
Well, in fact...
Wait, really?
Why is that surprising? Playing cards is an ancient form of entertainment, and I was curious. I advanced all the way to the semifinals.
The semifinals? That's amazing! So when's your next match?
Unfortunately, the semifinals is...
The reason being that she lost to me. And when I say lost, that doesn't begin to do it justice. It was
I only lost because I was duped by...
What's wrong with my little tricks? Trickery within the scope of the rules is better known as ingenuity. It's not my fault that...
What a unique
You're right, though. Many things have changed now that Inazuma is at peace. However, in some of my tournament matches, I could see my opponent's hands shaking, hesitant to play their cards. Now that I think about it...
Oh, dear, dear. Other players lose their games and throw a tantrum. You win I invited you out for some simple fun and games. Anyway, you should watch and learn, because I plan on using some more of my little tricks to defeat that...
Oh, so Kokomi's your opponent?
Mm-hmm. On one side will be your erstwhile comrade in arms, the leader of Watatsumi Island, and on the other will be head shrine maiden Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful. So, little one, who will you... The nerve! Saying that in the presence of me and...
Miko, come on. No need to...
I know. The venue is right over there. Why not go and take a walk around? Oh, and if you meet my fellow
Hey, compadre. And Flying Lavender Melon.
Oh, bullchucker! Don't call Paimon that in public!
What would this tournament be without Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion, Ito? Matter of fact, the whole Arataki gang showed up in force.
As fate would have it, Boss was the only one who didn't make it.
What? Hey, that's not the point. It was just some bad luck, that's all. I got matched against a strong... Besides, it was a close match.
I wouldn't exactly call losing in 3 rounds...
Hey, Shinobu, cut me some slack in front of my friends, okay? Anyway, it's not like you did much better. Weren't you beaten by that fish lady?
Sangonomiya Kokomi? Watatsumi Island's military strategist?
Well, anyway, I've noticed something in this competition. If you want to win big here, you need style.
But the style of card backs and a player's skill...
Oh, no, that's where you're wrong, Mini Milan. It's just like how the strongest Oni Kabuto have the brightest colors on their back. If your cards look cool, then you'll...
Speedle fighting and playing TCGs are completely different. In cards, you actually have to rely...
Yeah, there's no use arguing with you. Why don't we let our friend here weigh in, Hey, you're right. How about this? Shinobu, lend me your deck. You've got some pretty but the Traveler probably has cool card backs too. Maybe even better than yours.
Boss, how do I put this? Nobody could.
Hey, quit busting my chops! Sheesh. Ah, really? Alright, well, just come find me whenever you have some time to play.
Actually, we were looking for Kokomi. Have you seen, or as Arataki numero uno?
You're one to talk, Lavender Mountain.
Her match in the finals will be starting shortly. Why don't you ask Kujo-Sara over there? The Tenryo Commission.
Okay. But don't forget about your compadre here, alright?
Hi, Sarah. We're looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her anywhere?
I saw her exit the venue after the semi-final.
If you're looking for Her Excellency, I believe she's currently near the western shore of Rito.
Goro! Good to see you.
Hello, you two.
No, we just wanted to say hello to...
Now that I think about it, her opponent in the...
Who are you rooting for,
Up till now, the almighty Shogun had my full support. But now that she's been eliminated...
Paimon thought for sure you'd be rooting for Miko.
I certainly would. In the past. But now that the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi...
Those are exactly Her Excellency's thoughts as well. The point of a game of cards between friends is to exchange skills and enjoy the game together. It's not about...
Her opponent is skilled in the art of deception. Even if she appears to have worry written all over her face.
It's nice to see two generals who were once enemies on the battlefield now looking...
Do not be mistaken. I speak only in the interest of... The moment I saw the name Sangonomiya on the list of competitors, I anticipated that she would... I've watched every one of her matches. She constantly adapts her strategy and excels at employing... But after the almighty Shogun's loss, I'm afraid that Lady Gu...
Oh, so you want to make sure Kokomi's got intel on the other side too? Wow. Trust Sara to make sure...
Thanks for your insights, General Kujo. I will be sure to pass them along to Her Excellency.
Don't mention it. The match will be starting shortly. Please.
All right, then I'll get...
Kokomi! Paimon? Surprised to see us? We came to wish... So, what are you doing? Yes. The soothing sound of the ocean's waves do make me feel peaceful. Huh? Can you really see Watatsumi Island from here? Let Paimon take a look. Well, can you see... Let's see... Oh, nope. Can't see Watatsumi. Even on a perfectly clear day like this, you can't see Watatsumi Island from Narukami Island. Though the islands are on peaceful terms now, the dark, even when friends argue, they still need time to reconcile. You okay? Oh, sorry. My mind was drifting to some more serious topics. Yes. Huh?
Who wins and who loses isn't what's important is that Her Excellency came here to compete with all...
Yes. More people will be traveling between Watatsumi at the point I hope to make. Even though we believe in different gods, we can all come together as friends by playing cards at the table. We should be willing... You could say that I'm playing cards to help dissolve enmity. Yes, that's besides. My passion has always been in tactics and strategy. Oh, so you have your personal... You should be careful of that fox lady. Even...
Yes. It seems that you're not the only one who sees this...
Oh, that's... Don't worry, Paimon. I've already thought of a Wow! Paimon's really... And Paimon swears that she's actually gonna see it this time, no matter what! Paimon won't let herself get distracted, not even by all the tasty snacks Anina's... Thank you.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent.
Ooh, that's a nice title.
Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in fun.
I don't think the Electro Arc.
Hey, what are you two chatting about? Oh, wait a second. The real question is, how many times are we gonna run into—
Talk about a coincidence, right? What are the chances?
I interviewed a few people around Rito, but no more details on the card snatcher, unfortunately. After that, I ran into Kira—
Sorry, you said— Oh, let Paimon explain. I think— Really? But it's a little complicated. Let me put it this way, though. The key to this case is actually—
Huh? Wait, what? Me?
Having chatted with Kirara, I was starting to think this—
Sorry, I don't have time to explain now. We'll have to continue— what should we do? If Kokomi was only working off of what Paimon told her— is Paimon really as dumb as a lavender melon?
Welcome to the final round of the King of Invocations Grand Prix Inas. Our contestants are Guji Yai Miko of the Grand Narukami Shrine. Without further ado, let the final match begin!
Yay, it's started!
Now, to find—
You took your time. I was starting to wonder if you got lost walking on the seabed, Miss Soul of the Deep. You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
There's no need. I've heard that fried tofu with all the frills gets cold quickly if we don't serve it right away.
Round 1, begin! And the winner is Sangonomiya Kokomi!
She won!
Whew. Just seeing that Kitsune yokai made the fur.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Thank you. Kokomi! That was a real nail. That Miko is a crafty one. Pretending she had no strategy and then she played 2 cards from her hand that required to have lost a character card. She came pretty close to turning them.
Goodness, what's all the commotion over here? Discuss.
Not at all.
It's no pity at all. It was just a little fun. We'll see who wins next time. What do you say,
If this fried tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold. However, the traveler here is waiting for me to help them solve a puzzle they've been facing.
Oh, really? I'll go play with Goro instead. It's been a while since I've seen those fuzzy ears of his.
Now, back to our conversation. Kirara, you've been delivering items between different nations for the—
That's right. I've had quite a few deliveries recently.
The strange thing is that Kirara's delivery route has coincided with the card snatcher's movement.
Yes, and there— You mean, Kirara—
Huh? Hey, that's not true. I'm just out here doing my job. You can't just throw false—
Calm down, you two. Kirara's not the— Let me ask you, Kirara. Have any of your packages in the past few days been from the same center?
Let me think. Centers have all been different.
Really? And what does the—
I'm not at liberty to give you the exact—
Were the contents light? No larger than the size of—
Huh? Wait. You're not one of those yokai who has prophetic dreams, are you?
No. I'm only the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. Well, after all I've said so far...
Every nation Kirara visited had a parcel sent to The contents were light and were no larger than an envelope. The contents were probably genius. We've run into Kirara multiple times. We came to Inazuma because... Oh, the thief... Kirara's deliveries contain the treasure chest cardbacks.
Yes! Huh? So the cardbacks we've been looking for have been right under our noses?
But there's still one thing that doesn't. Kirara picked up her package in Mondstadt before we encountered the card snatcher.
I've thought about that too. The way I see it, there's more. Yes. The person you've been tracking most like it seems the other members had already obtained the cardback.
Now that I think about it, collecting all those cardbacks across.
But why isn't the one we're following ever using code? Because he's too slow. He probably missed the arranged shipment date. From your explanation, he's only committed theft on one occasion, and there were even witnesses. I suspect that this person isn't a very good thief. He probably used some Mora he was.
Then there's another question now. Why don't the other members just keep the cards and take them back to Sumeru themselves? Unless there's a...
Yes. What is the thief's objective? Unfortunately, there's no way...
Hey! Don't look at me like that! If the company ever found out, I'd be fired, and I don't want to go back to being a yokai in the mountains.
No, we don't want to cause you any trouble. At this point... Good idea! Going to the delivery location is the... And if the recipient really is a bad guy, then Kirara could be in danger.
Hey, I know my way around a fight too. I haven't had a single package stolen. Whenever someone picks on me thinking I'd be an easy target to take packages from, I send them... let me think. All right, I'll let you come with Bud. On what you have to promise that you'll hide somewhere where the customer can't see you. Who's ever heard of a group of people delivering packages?
No problem. You got...
Also, even if the customer is a bad guy and has stolen things, we should leave that for the local authorities to handle.
Next up, Sumeru! Oh, we're really traveling all over. Good luck. You'll have to tell me how everything turns out the next time we meet.
A blade embraces its duty. As a Jew...
Are we getting close? Which way should we go now?
We just need to head a short way towards the desert. It's not far.
I would recommend taking a bodyguard to protect you. If the customer does turn...
Good point. A bodyguard. Oh, look! Isn't that Sino? Sino!
Good to see you. Headed to Caravan Rebot?
Remember, Paimon? We can't just disclose the customers...
Huh? Oh, don't worry. This is Sumeru's General Mahamatra, Sino. He's the leader of the Matra and always takes...
Wow! How do you know so many... You better get used to it, Kirara. You wouldn't believe the people I've met since this...
Do you have some time now, Sino? Or do you need to go participate in the...
Tournament?
Really? Then how...
I am now the official king of invocations. I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment, and drew...
Great. Let Paimon catch you up on what's happening. Paimon's parched now. How many times is Paimon gonna have to explain?
I can accompany you. As Paimon said...
What do you think, Kirara?
All right. But remember, I know that this customer is suspicious, but they're still my customer.
Okay, we'll go out.
But if we're too far away, we won't be able to hear anything you're saying.
How will... Not a problem. You can just watch my tails.
Your tails?
Of course, both of them. I'll come up with a way to have the customer... If they turn out to be just an ordinary customer and the package doesn't contain the card backs, then I'll lower Bud. If they turn out to be the thieves we're after...
Lay down.
Huh? Why would she do that?
It'd be a signal that we need to lay down.
Oh! No way! I'm not getting on the ground. That'd be way too embarrassing. But...
You think so? Then maybe you can...
And why would she do that?
Simple. It'd be signal that she had found the backs we're looking for.
Oh, this is the first time I've met someone as creative. Have you ever considered a career in writing news headlines?
Oh, no.
Okay, if we keep standing around talking like this, the packages... Listen to me. If they're the thieves, I'll lift one tail up and keep the other one down. If you see that...
You're not going to lay down?
No, I'm not
place, Kirara?
Let's see. The address is approximately 100 paces down the road from Caravan Reebot towards the desert, near the first flaming flower. Near the first flaming flower...
Huh? There aren't any houses.
Maybe the recipient planned on coming here to personally receive the package. We're still a little early. And remember, watch my...
We'll hide here. This spot is hidden, but with a clear view.
I'm unsure this recipient's up to no good.
I agree, but for the sake of her company's reputation, we'll let her. What?
Yeah, we get it. Hey, look! Someone's coming.
You from Komoni Express?
That's right. You must be Mr. Dadabub.
Where's the package?
Yes, this is your package. Here you go. I recommend that you open it and confirm the contents. I've been running to many places the past few days through all sorts of weather.
No need. You haven't opened it to see what's inside.
Of course not. That would be against our company policy. But if the contents are valuable, I would still recommend checking them first. If anything turns out...
I said no need, didn't I? Why are you so persistent?
You know, boss, this little lady's out here all on her...
We could use that to our advantage, you know.
Hey, you. Are you the only...
Huh? Yes, that's right. I wouldn't bring a... I'm no good at luck.
Look! She's giving a signal! But... wait... Paimon...
I nearly forgot. This just happens to... If you could let me know what I delivered, it would mean a lot to me.
Her tails are moving all over the place. Does she need us to step in or not?
Her tails keep moving and intertwining. Maybe she's trying to say that
Seriously? There's no way anyone could get all that just from her tail.
Something's not right. I can feel it. And you...
Oh, no, that's just part...
Come on, boss. Enough talk.
Yeah, nobody will ever know anything.
Then do you have a...
Sure.
They got a knife! Forget the signals! We gotta save Kirara!
Boss, she's got backup.
What are you afraid of? Get him!
Huh? Wait, that's Sino! The General Mahamat!
Sino!
Kirara, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
Had I known you were here...
Too late for that. And I don't want to hear any whining.
Yes! General Mahamatra, I don't want to go to prison!
That depends on how honest you are.
We'll tell you everything!
What's inside the pack?
Card backs! Genius Invocation TCG card backs!
Are they the kind with a treasure chest design?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, how'd you know that? We're just a group of treasure...
Some hoarders were getting fed up recently with just stealing small stuff.
Go on.
They wanted to pull off something big! You know, not...
All across Teyvat?
Yeah, we were planning to steal prized treasures from different nations all... After pulling off a job like that, everyone would recognize us treasure hoarders as the most powerful organization. But, seems like...
So what does any of that have to do with these...
Well, the problem was we didn't know how to communicate our master plan to all the other... But with how popular Genius Invocation TCG has become recently, somebody suddenly came up with the idea to use...
So you were the ones who printed...
Yeah, because every treasure hoarder knows what... First you bury it, so no one else can take it.
Hey, shut it! You're...
It appears you consider this ridiculous plan of yours.
No, I'll talk. All you need to do is cover it with some wet dirt or sand. And it'll look like this.
My fellow hoarders, this is the big job we've all been waiting for. Take up your daggers. Oh, and for those of you... Seriously?
Hey, what do you mean, waste? That message will mobilize the
He's right. The time...
Let Paimon see.
Objectively speaking, it's definitely a creative... But then why were you trying to retrieve these card backs?
It's all because some fellow hoarders got addicted. All they needed to do was stick to the plan, but they couldn't help themselves and started playing the game. But that wasn't the worst of it. Some of them ended up losing our card...
Ah, you were afraid that your plans would be exposed, so you dispatched members to quickly retrieve the...
Not just the ones on the markets. We collected all our treasure chest card backs, and we feared that our plans had already been discovered. So we were preparing to print another set of card backs. They would indicate a different time, but to take every precaution, we raised funding for everyone to send us the backs via Komini Express. That way we could guarantee the...
Huh? Oh, thanks. So the senders would stay at their original location to ensure that the operation could continue. Now that I think about it, that must be why the treasure hoarders came after the person who sold...
Oh, right! It's no wonder we were running into the treasure hoarders left and right. They were...
There! I told you everything I know. Hopefully that will help us make up for...
You'll each receive your due punishment. I've taken care of the criminals for now. I'll be escorting them back to Sumeru. I was only fulfilling my duty. You all did well.
Sino seems like a completely different...
All right. Goodbye for now.
Oh, wait! I still want to interview the champion of the Sumer...
All right.
Tell me, Mr. Sino, what were your thoughts about the tournament? And did you have anything to say about the treasure hoard...
Genius Invocation TCG is a very good game. But to me, it's not. I hope everyone can have the chance to experience the fun of...
Great answer. That'll be a...
Therefore, I assure you that I will personally bring judgment to any criminals out there with the delusions of desecrating this game with their evil plans. No matter where you run or where you hide, you will not escape the...
Oh, I see. Let's stay calm. No need to get worked up. Now let me think. Not so genius thieves behind mysterious treasure chest card back plot.
Got decked? You get it?
Yes, that'll work nicely.
These two make quite the team when it comes...
If that's all, then I should get going. I'll inform the other areas not to be gamed by these thieving treasure hoarders. We will.
So in the end, it turned out that the group of card snatchers we were tracking still feels a little disappointing, though. Paimon...
Don't say that. Think of the bright side. We uncovered... Oh, I definitely have everything I need for my
If anything, Paimon regrets that we didn't get to see them as...
It seems everyone can't stop talking about that game. In that case, how would everyone like to join me for a
Huh? You mean it's related?
That's right. I would have invited Sino along too if he wasn't busy.
Oh, really? But didn't you say before that you can't disclose?
Yeah, but this time the situation's different. Let's just say this delivery wasn't this package had been sitting at the company for some time because we could never locate the recipient. Even then.
Oh, so the company eventually took ownership?
Yep. The holding period passed just last...
But can't you just return it to the original...
Well, it...
Oh, that's...
Yeah. And I thought both the original sender and intended recipient would be disappointed if so. I took the initiative and started asking around Sumeru in my free time. Eventually, I found out where the recipient went.
Wow, amazing!
Well, I have a feeling that it'll be good to have some true Genius Invocation TCG players like you.
Oh, sounds like another news story brewing.
Huh? Oh, now Paimon, what do you think, Traveler? Shall we join her?
All right. Then follow me to Vimara pointed to Vamara Village, but I guess we'll have to ask around.
Any idea what the recipient?
I only know his name is Garvapitum and that he's
Garvapitum. Hi there. Do you know where Garvapitum?
Oh, yes, there is a scholar around here. Are you sure you've got the right name?
Sounds like he doesn't know. Hey there! We're looking for a scholar.
Garvapitum? Wait, do you mean that?
Oh, someone just moved.
Yes, that's right. He looked pretty anxious, though. I've seen him speaking with the village head. Probably looking. Vamara Village is the perfect place to take a vacation and relax.
Got it. Thank you. We'll go talk to the head of the village.
Don't mention it. If life is ever treating you hard, you can always come.
Hello, are you the head of the village?
Yes, that's me.
Do you know where a scholar by the name of Garvapitum?
Garvapitum.
You know him?
Yes, I do. He came here to rent a place to stay, but hardly anyone's ever seen him come out since he moved in. I don't know if that's his way of unwinding. Are you...
Yeah, you could say that.
Her tails are moving again.
Ah, I see. I was thinking that it'd be good for some friends. He's staying up above. Look for the house in the corner.
Great! Thank you very much!
Don't mention it. I just...
This is the place. Let's try knocking and... hello? Anybody?
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Garvapitum. I'm Kirara. I have a delivery from Komania Express. I'm afraid...
A package.
Yes, it's from a Mr.
What? Gulab? But how is that possible?
Yes, it seems your friend's...
Friend? Some friend I am. There was nothing I could do about his illness.
Don't say that. After all, you and Gulab are the creators of Genius Invocation TCG.
Say what? He's one of the creators of
Why?
If you don't mind, perhaps you could talk to us about it.
You're right. You really wouldn't mind listening? All right then. It's not... I knew Gulab ever since we were kids. Other than the bandages on his arms, you could hardly tell he had Later, we both entered the academia. And
If I remember correctly, that's a pretty...
Yeah, but before long, the Elazar got worse. After that, he became bedridden. I would go see him in the hospital every day. Even though...
He must have been worried that he was taking time from your...
I know. But I couldn't bear to just... We would have some free time whenever I visited him. So over time, those cards became the basis for It's not only a game. When we were designing it, I was originally waiting for him to recover, so we could study...
Aw, don't be sad. Not to mention a lot of...
After he passed... But every time I looked up, all I could see was his silhouette. I know it was all in my head, though.
Paimon understands. Paimon wouldn't ever be able to get used to being...
Yes, everyone else has told me that I have to move on and embrace the fun of but to be honest...
Garvapitum? Perhaps you should see what your friend sent you in the past.
Right. What's...
My dear friend, you must be wondering why I'm leaving you a letter like this. It's because...
Hey, Gulab, I'm here. How are you feeling today? I gotta tell you, I had an idea for another card last night. Huh? What's that you're writing?
It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, up for a game?
You don't have to visit every day, you know. You should be focusing on your work at the academia.
Hey, enough of that. I'll keep visiting until you've fully recovered. Besides, I can't stand most of the folks at the academia anyway. Hey, it's your turn. Gulab, are you okay?
Garvapitum, you must understand. My Elazar.
Hey, don't talk like that. You just need some more rest.
It's because you won't come to terms with the fact that I don't have long left. Guess what? This game we invented is getting pretty popular here in the hospital.
Really? That's great news.
Yeah. I've even made a device to help people find other players nearby. Here, this one's for you. This way, you'll be able to keep playing even after I'm—
Just stop! You're gonna get better, you hear me? I don't need this thing. I don't want it!
I imagine the casket of tomes I gave you is probably gathering dust in a corner somewhere. So, this is my last gift to you. I'm sorry that I could only give it to you now. Do you remember when we first met? You were the only one willing to be friends with the kid with Elazar. Now, it's my turn to help you make some new friends. This way, I'll always be by your side, my friend.
Gulab.
I haven't played much Genius Invocation myself.
As a true TCG player put it, the game allows many people to meet—
That's right! We've seen that first. Paimon could tell you those stories if you're—
Thank you all for your kind words. You're right. Gulab, I've always kept your casket. It was so special for you to draw me a card like this. If he were here now, Hey friends, how about a game of Genius?
Garvapitum seems to be feeling better. Paimon even saw him crack a smile when he was playing just now.
It always takes time to heal from pain from the past, but I think this is a good start for his road to recovery.
Yeah, it was a good thing that Kirara kept track of that package, even when they were unable to deliver it.
When my boss asked me to take care of it, I had a feeling that it must somehow be delivered. I couldn't just let it be—
Would you say that was your yokai and—
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Anyway, I think this is where— That's right. Who would have guessed that I'd still get such a quality story after the tournament had finished? It's going to take me a few days just— Oh, by the way, I still haven't had the chance to— After all that we've witnessed on this journey together, do you have anything you'd like to—
Yeah, we'll never see the game the same way.
I understand. I'll be sure to work your comments into my Just be sure to buy a copy of the Steambird when you visit—
And I should get ready to head back to Inazuma.
Will do. I'm sure we'll all see— And maybe we'll play Genius in—